Same for Simmons and the assist.
Wow, good one tonight in Philadelphia. The Hornets down big for much of this game. Couldn't hit the side of the proverbial barn. Come back in the third and then really the fourth quarter, which they won by 11 to tie up the game. Kemba Walker with 22 of his 30 after that third quarter. But Philly relies heavily on Embiid, who has another monster night, 42 points, 18 rebounds. And the 76ers get the win tonight, 133 to 132.
Too much Embiid. They just had nobody big enough, strong enough to play with him. And to Philly's credit, they went at them right in the middle of the lane, made him pay, fouled people out, trying to guard him, or trying to take fouls against him. And then to his credit, he went to the line and made his free throws.
You know, I love the late game play that Brett Brown drew up out of a timeout to throw the ball into Embiid in the post. But Cody Zeller pulls the chair on him, and they call a foul on Cody. It's an awful call. He fouls out on that play. I like the idea, though, behind sealing Embiid deep in the post like that, because he can be special down there. And they're really fortunate that Charlotte wasn't able to keep enough going offensively while they were going through the drought when Joel sat down.
That's the play you were talking about.
But this is just an awful call, and it's the sixth on Cody, and Cody was the only body they had that was even willing to try and battle with Joel. And again, you saw it. It wasn't a swim move. It was step back, make Joel fall, and then go forward. Right. It was a beautiful play on Cody's part.
It's Bill Lambier many years after.
Now, look, Joel was scoring on him fairly much at will as well.
Yeah.
But he was the only player they had to really do any battle with him.
Well, this is part of the equation when you're facing Embiid, because he is so physical and his footwork is so good that your bigs are going to pick up fouls. Zeller fouls out. That last one was clearly questionable. And I'm not saying every one of these was while guarding Embiid, but Hernan Gomez, 5 personal fouls. Bismack Biyombo picked up 4 in under 5 minutes worth of work out there as well. It's part of the equation with trying to deal with Embiid.
It is, and he's, to his credit, he understands, I think, that there aren't many people that can guard me in this league down the low post area, and that's where I belong. Although he did make, I would say, quite a big three for them.
No question.
At a time where you're going like, he's not going to make this one. The ball got hit out of his hand, but he grabbed it before it hit the floor. And then Kemba came back to challenge him a second time, and he winds up making the big three to tie the game.
Not that the two of us can relate to that, but, you know, when a shorter player is challenging a bigger player, I mean, you know, the release point thing.
Speak for yourself, sir.
And give Embiid tons of credit for what he did at the free throw line tonight. A career-high 19 made free throws on 22 attempts. First 76er with a 40-point, 18-rebound game since our friend Charles Barkley back in 1990. And the Sixers get the win tonight, 133-132. They're now 8-5 on the season. We'll get into highlights from this Friday night, including what looked like would be a magic rout. Got much closer at the end for Washington. That's ahead.